It reveals just how deeply he misunderstands. And he is not only resisting the Roman and the Jewish guards, he is resisting God's sovereign plan. And the true mission of the Messiah. Jesus, with love, compassion, and mercy and grace, turns to Peter in resolute clarity, and he commands, "Put the sword into its sheath. Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?" This is the heart of the moment. Not swords, not soldiers, not the betrayal, the cup. Through the Old Testament, the cup is the language of divine wrath. God's holy judgment poured out against human sin. The prophets speak of sinners being forced to drink the cup of God's fury, the cup of trembling, the cup of staggering. We see it through Psalms, Isaiah, Jeremiah. It is the image of inescapable judgment, where not a single drop is withheld. So when Jesus speaks of drinking the cup, he is not referring of just merely suffering, but to bearing the full weight of God's righteous wrath in our place. He will drink it to the last drop. He will absorb the full judgment we deserve, leaving us only a beautiful and precious mercy. Jesus is not being captured by chains. He is captured by love. Love for the Father, love for the sinners, and that includes you. And because of that, he lets himself get captured. Hands at that moment will lay helpless in the dust. Now he's being seized, the Son of God. Ropes are being tightened in his wrist. And you think about it, his hands shape the galaxies. The Creator allows himself to be restrained by his creatures. The shepherd becomes the lamb. The judge submits to judgment. The king is being led away. But do not misunderstand this moment. This is no defeat. This is divine design. This binding is the binding of a sacrifice. Like Isaac laid on the altar, Jesus is bound not as a victim, but as a willing offering. The Father is not losing control. The Son is not losing courage. The plan of of redemption is not unraveling. It is unfolding. How often are we more like Peter than we want to admit? It is so tempting to grab the wheels ourselves of control. We begin to push things forward, force our preferred path, or at least steer it in our own direction. And those impulses usually drag us right into sin. Instead, we should let ourselves trust God to unfold his perfect plan for our lives. Just think of it. If Jesus had succeeded, Jesus never would have reached the cross. We would still be lost in our sin. Thankfully, there is nothing that can stop God's plan. Our hope does not rest in the steadiness of our faith. It rests in the certainty of Christ's obedience. He drinks the cup when we would flee. And because he does, we are safe. Church, the gospel is not that Jesus was overpowered. The gospel is that Jesus was overcome by love, stepping forward for us. And in doing so, he stands alone for our salvation.